Turina Business used to mix in chemicals. The Liberals believe they've found an election-winning formula.
So important for the government to win this seat, because if it's going to really get returned, we need to win seats like this.
Here in the seat of Gilmore, they will not only decide who their next member of Gilmore will be, the people on the South Coast will get to decide who the next Prime Minister should be.
A bold declaration, the must-win marginal will decide Scott Morrison's fate. But the Liberals' fight to retain Gilmore, held by just 0.7%, has been messy at best. From accusations of bullying by an outgoing MP,
bullying, betrayal and backstabbing,
to a dumped Liberals candidate running as an independent.
My wife Rebecca and I have stood up for our communities.
And the Nationals fielding their own Katrina Hodgkinson, backed by the seat's former Liberal representatives.
We need a person who cares, and Katrina is that person.
All while the Liberals controversially parachuted in Warren Mundine, a former Labor Party president.
He worked out that the Labor Party were full of hot air when it came to supporting workers. They were full of hot air when it came to growing the economy. And he saw through all that.
Putting everything on the line, Scott Morrison says there's no one he'd rather have by his side than Warren Mundine. So much so, the Prime Minister's spending the entirety of Day 26 with Warren Mundine, the two pledging $128 million for the Shell Harbour Hospital redevelopment across the border in the very safe Labor seat of Whitlam. The Prime Minister is expected to go head-to-head with Bill Shorten in one final leaders' debate on Wednesday at the National Press Club, shown live right here on Sky News. And after two losses, he might finally need to take the gloves off.
I'm glad that the Leader of the Opposition finally agreed to do just that.
As a Mundine, I'm giving him a bit of training on the boxing.
There's been some movement in the bush and they've materialised and said, oh, OK, if we have to, we'll do it.
Andrea Crothers, Sky News, on the New South Wales South Coast.